Hey everybody, it's Santa Claus, and I'm just coming to you here full of joy at this Christmas season. Coming to you from the North Pole with the cheerful snow in the background. I can't lie. Santa is snowed in at Chicago Midway, and I can't even call in the reindeer to pull me out of here because they told me if I'm the only one that gets to fly out and every other plane is grounded, there would be a riot. And Santa's not about that, especially not in the current environment. So instead, I decided I would take this time while I'm a guest of Chicago Midway Airport to speak to you about things that are truly important this holiday season and to maybe correct some of the things that have been said about Santa in the media. First of all, let me just make myself completely clear. Release the naughty list. I'm not the one saying it should be withheld. I complied with the subpoena, I handed it over, and then next thing I know, it's like, there is no naughty list. Oh, it's on my desk. No, it's not on this. Hang on, we have to redact the naughty list. I'm not behind any of that. And then you're going to say to me, well, Santa Claus, but you've read the naughty list. You know who's on it, don't you? And I do. And that's why I want to tell you very carefully, Santa is not depressed. And if anything happens to Santa, don't believe what they tell you. Okay, on to happier news. I would like to just talk about the elf arrests. No, Tucker, the elves were not rioting at an ice facility. Let me tell you what really happened. There was a protest, and some of the protesters were wearing amusing costumes, and my elves just happened to be coming by on a tour, and they were wearing normal elf garb. And then there was this guy in an inflatable frog costume, and he said some very unkind things to an agent. And then there was a hullabaloo, and then in the pepper spray and the smoke and the commotion, they couldn't tell the elves from the L-raisers, and they just threw them all in a van. And elves, they don't drive. They don't have real IDs. And so next thing I know, I'm in a meeting. I'm trying to get H-1B visas for skilled candy cane engineers, which nobody wants to do in America anymore. And they're like, oh, it's ice. And I'm like, we're at the North Pole. There's always ice. And they're like, no, your elves are about to be on a plane for El Salvador. So what am I going to do? Again, the media, I feel, really overrepresented what happened next. It was not a commando raid because it really was not that hard to go rescue the elves because who'd have thunk it? There was a chimney in the ice facility. And I just sort of went down. And guys, you won't believe. They had so many different people from all over the world in this place, some famous, some not famous. And so I rescued the elves, and then there were some other people. So I rescued poor Colin Firth, 3 French chefs, 2 Turkish thugs, and a pop star in a tree. The pop star was Drake. He was still hiding from Kendrick, and he just wanted to go home to Toronto. And guys, here's the other thing. The ICE agents didn't even know I was there invading. They thought I was there to deliver them presents, so they were very disappointed to see old Santa Claus and realize he was there illegally. And I had to correct a lot of misunderstandings that they had, and it was really depressing. Like, when they found out that pinche pendejo does not mean thank you for your service, they were so bummed out. Oh, you guys. And then I tried to redirect some of their energy because I've known these guys since they were little kids sitting on my lap asking for Nerf guns and John Cena action figures and stuff. And so I'm like, guys, why don't you, instead of raiding, why don't you go caroling? And that didn't work so well because it was like, fa la la, la migra. That didn't work. Anyway, if you want more information about that, I can't really give it to you because I've signed some documents. And there's going to be a movie next year on Disney Plus. Starring Kelsey Grammer as me, Chappell Roan as Mrs. Claus, and Janice from the Muppets as Christy Gnome. Happier news. I have got a new present for you. For the 23rd year in a row, I am delivering to you my Christmas playlist. And just the same as every year, I gotta warn you, Christmas music is garbage. It's absolute crap. I wade through the dreck to try to bring you things that are worth listening to that will not drive you insane. And once again, I think I've got a good list for you. It's a wide variety of music. You know, it's rock, it's jazz, it's gospel, it's blues, it's country, it's folk. And I have heard your feedback. You told me, Santa, I would like for 100% of the songs to be in English. And I heard you, and no, the rest of the world's kind of cool. And I also heard you say, Santa, I would like for 0% of the songs to be calling for the proletariat to rise up and cast off their chain. And again, sorry, no. Fun fact, caroling started as poor people going up to the landlord's house and demanding liquor and snacks, or they would beat him up. And I feel we need a little more vigorous attitude like that. So that's the first song on the album this year, and it's a banger. But I did hear this. Boy, so many of you wrote to me and you said Santa Claus. What I love is a song where a band takes their existing song, changes the name Jesus to Santa, and then performs it with the offensive line of the Philadelphia Eagles. That's really specific, but man, are you in luck. And that's the next to the last song. The last song, we're just gonna go to church. It's awesome. So I've got that for you. Hope you enjoy it this year. I love giving it to you. And I've also got the link to all 23 years as one big playlist. And so now, having given you a gift, I got to reach this part of the video. You knew it was coming, and you're saying, Santa, are you about to ask me for money in this economy with this going on? And the answer is yeah, I am, because of all this going on. If you focus on all this, you can't do anything. You get bummed out. You just sit there and doom scroll on your phone looking for cat videos or more videos that confirm, oh yes, the bad people did a bad thing today. I feel righteous. No, you have to focus on things you can fix. And here's the crazy thing. It's bigger and smaller than you think it is. You can fix a fundamental human problem, because if you don't have clean water, you don't care about people building golden ballrooms or what the interest rates are. If you don't have clean water, that's your whole world. And it turns out to be super simple to fix. It's not that big a deal. So, now you're going to say, Santa, I thought we already fixed this. I thought I donated to your thing for the London Marathon, and I thought we took care of it. And I thought we did too. We gave over 700 people clean water through that effort. And I am so grateful for you. And I can't tell you how much good you did. And I also can't tell you how many people still on my list are sitting here saying, Santa, what I want for Christmas is clean water. What I want for Christmas is clean water. Clean water. Clean water. We need a new football coach. We need a new football coach. Okay. You colleges are going to have to sort that out on your own. I recommend that everybody just move one college to the left and start over again, because I can't fix that. But the clean water, I can fix. There's tons of kids out there in the world that need it, and you can provide it. So this time, I have once again teamed up with World Vision to try to solve this problem. I have signed up with Team World Vision to run the Tokyo Marathon, and as part of that, I'm trying to raise money again to build clean water infrastructure. World Vision is an amazing charity. They are reliable, they're trustworthy, they're transparent, they have a fabulous Charity Navigator ranking. Go look them up. They are the world's #1 provider of water and water infrastructure. They get the job done, and they do it the way that I love to see a charity do it. They're a Christian organization that doesn't preach, they act. They're real heavy on the, I was hungry and you fed me, I was naked and you clothed me, I was thirsty and you made me a whole ass water well, right? That is the kind of Christ I want to see in the world. Get it done. And here's the amazing thing. Next Tuesday, 2 days from now, is Giving Tuesday. So any money that you donate to my fundraising campaign is going to be doubled by very generous donors to World Vision. And then I have my own very generous donor, and I will even buy you a very generous dinner, who is going to double donations to me that are donated on Giving Tuesday. So it quadruples. Your effect is quadrupled in 2 days, Giving Tuesday. I can't do the math because I didn't do that in school, but I had somebody do the math. So $50 gives a human being clean water for a lifetime. For the price of one mocha frappuccino milkshake thing, you can provide water for a human being for a lifetime on Giving Tuesday. For $50, you can provide water for a family of 4. For $100, I want you to get this in your mind. For $100, you can provide clean water for Bob Cratchit and his whole family. Now, you're going to have to use your imagination because Bob Cratchit is in Zambia or Honduras. But Tiny Tim is still there, like even more than usual in these places. They need your help. Think bigger. $200 provides enough clean water for a football team, and you know how thirsty they get. And let's really think big. Come on, out there. Elon, Donald, Travis, and Taylor. With the kind of money you could donate, we could build a SeaWorld. Call me. But it all depends on you. Guys, this is the time of year where maybe you've got a little extra money. If you don't, this has been a hard year. It's been a hard year for a lot of people. Then I hope you enjoy the playlist and enjoy these videos. Stay in touch. I love you. But if you've got a little money in your pocket, it will go further given to World Vision than to anywhere else in the world. I promise that. And it's on Tuesday, not today. If it's going to slip your mind, if you're like, if I wait until Tuesday, I'm going to forget all about it. Fine. The donation link is below, but wait until Tuesday and it's quadrupled. Your money can change the world. And in fact, I have a great quote for you. I had to look it up because I wanted to do it in the language of the Tokyo Marathon. But it was such a powerful quote, and I wanted to give it to you here. Genji tende wa tekesuto o honyaku dekimasen. Shibaraku shite kara mo ichido o tameshi kudasai. I can't top that. Y'all, start thinking now about how you can donate, and I'll be back to you on Tuesday with another exciting video to get you fired up to donate to change the world. I'll see you Tuesday.